how I'm giving a few talks on how to not getting any older if you don't want to. My name's Graham, and that's all you need to know about me. The idea of aging is like getting a lot of years, is something that is irrelevant to the age that you are in your life, at any time of your life. Someone who's 18, 50 years ago, was probably working really hard, doing a real man's job, if I must say. Now most 18-year-old boys are still hanging around the girls at school, doing something else, and whatever, avoiding going to work, in other words. 18-year-olds should be in work. Now they're avoiding going to work till they're 25 or something. Well, it's good for statistics, but I don't know if it's good for humanity not to be engaged in something productive and practical by the time you're 18, because that makes sense, rather than wait. If you don't have the sort of abilities that's going to make you an awful lot of money in the professional realm, but if you're only in the intermediate realm looking to get a job at all, you might as well go in for those trades that are still hands-on and skillful, but can name their own price, because fewer and fewer people want to do them. Because living your life, the length you live it, the time, and the quality of it is predicated on how you use your time. How you think wisely, why each time is a unit of money, so energy. Time is a piece of energy, time and energy, same thing. You expend so much energy over some time. Now, that is a really good equation to try and understand. Energy over time, so the speed over time, energy over time. How much energy was used in that time to do what? Well, it gives you an indication how much effort you're putting in and what return you're getting. If you're putting lots of effort in and you're getting further and further into debt, then your effort is wasted and you're taking time away from your life, what you may want to be doing, or more concerned about your own things. You're becoming concerned about something that's extemporaneous to you, or separate to you, not what is more important to you, which is the time you enjoying your time with yourself, or your wife, or your kids, or doing those things that I just call leisure. But I think the time is ripe now for humans to talk about such a thing as the leisure age. And there's many ways of looking at life, but each to their own, of course. But in that respect, surely the idea of leisure is the great driver of all humanity. Work or leisure? Well, some people choose work, and I don't blame them. Work can be very therapeutic for a start, so it's not. I'm not against going to work. I'm all for that. But leisure's equally important, and when people are creative in their leisure, or will be creative in their leisure, that's when they will be more productive in their work. So if you create people that are creative in their leisure time when they're young, then when they're at work, they'll be more creative at work and more productive. Because that instinct and intuition and that learning about being and doing are the same thing, then moves and transfers through the whole of their life. So they're more active and energetic and more fulfilling life because of the attitude they take throughout all aspects of it. Going to work should be fun. It should be fun and enjoyable, because in your leisure time you do whatever you like. But if you can be creative in your leisure time, if at such times there's no work for you for 6 months or 2 years, then it's not going to bother you. You're going to be happily mucking around doing what jigsaw puzzle. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you breed budgies for eating. It doesn't matter. The point is, you're doing something for you, what gives you pleasure. So the time then you have, that is the valuable time. That is the time of your life, not someone else's life. Your time is being taxed, but all the different people want a different part of you. And of course, there's a matrix of that. Everyone's being taxed to some. Everyone's time is being taxed to some extent. How valuable is your time, and what is worth that compared with? What is that worth compared with how valuable someone else's time is? But what is equality? It's how we value time, surely. In that aspect, how you refer that to how not to get any older if you don't want to. If each moment you cherish it, a particle of time, then the moment can be forever. Or it can be just one minor, you're walking past someone in the street and they smile. And that moment, such a moment of joy, and it lasts for a millisecond. Well, there you are. So a moment is fleeting, or a moment might be 5-year war. So a moment is anything, a moment in time. All relative to who's observing it and what's the purpose of it.